In the fight for the liberation of the people of Ambazonia, the former British Trust territory of the southern Cameroons, two particular resistance mechanisms stands out: the Tacumbens and ghost towns. Me, John Frunze, used both the Tacumbens and ghost towns in the 1990s to resist the oppression of President Paul Biya on the people of Ambazonia. In 2017, Sisi Kwayuk Julius Tabe used those same mechanisms, the Tacumbem Unleashed on October 22nd, 2017, and ghost towns, which Tassan Wilfred and others had already instituted during the consortium days. Ambazonians on Ground Zero have been keeping this practice for over 3 years now consistently, holding ghost towns on particular days and on many days, and particularly on Mondays. Before, these ghost towns were widespread. In recent days, we have reduced the ghost towns to just Mondays, occasionally as required. We have also held lockdowns where the entire territory would be locked down for many days, sometimes weeks. Ambazonians on Ground Zero have sacrificed quite a lot throughout this process. And those of us in the diaspora who have been calling for our people on Ground Zero to resist, and they have done so tremendously, are very appreciative of the effort and sacrifices of our people on Ground Zero. My name is Silas Atekfo, an Ambazonian activist here in the United States. For the past 3 years, Ambazonians on Ground Zero have consistently hold their bargains on the ghost towns and the Tacumbens actions on Ground Zero, as well as our self-defense forces. On our part, to continue to show the solidarity with the people on the ground, we have been saluting the efforts of our comrades on Ground Zero doing this heavy lifting. We have, of course, not been sleeping in the diaspora, but we need to do even more. That's why, to support the efforts of our mothers and fathers and our brothers and sisters on Ground Zero, sacrificing on ghost town days, myself and Comrade Don Pasho, the brutal Don Pasho that you all know, came to an agreement that on ghost town days, him and myself will be making token sacrifices every ghost town days. And at the end of a certain period, we will look at what we must have put into the Country Sunday coffers. And we will come to the people. We will propose initiatives that the public will vote, and we will see where those resources can support. This is a ghost town enforcement initiative that our Comrade Don Pasho and myself thought it wise to make our own token contributions. We are by this inviting anyone who feels inspired by this program to join us. Join us in this move and make a sacrifice for Country Sunday. Make a sacrifice to show your solidarity with our brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers who are locking up their shops for the sake of the entire nation, who are losing so that you and I can have a nation back home to go back to. So as they make those sacrifices, you and I who are in the diaspora and have the liberty of speech, we have the liberty of leisure and the opportunities that we are exposed to, we can, of course, make a token contribution to subsidize the effort of our people on Ground Zero towards this revolution. How can you join us to make this ghost town contributions? So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians, for those of you who want to join us, Don Pasho and myself, on this ghost town support program, the Country Sunday donations, just go to your browser and type www.ambasensation.com. This website right here. This is the website that you're gonna click. ambasensation.com. That is where you can join us to make a contribution. Once you click on that, it's going to bring you to this page right here, ambersensation.com. It is a web page that I own, and we are running these contributions through this website. Everything on it is uh, uh, solely controlled by me. So whatever thing you'll be doing on this website, you'll be doing it on your trust of what Don Pasha and myself are able to do. If you do not trust what, if your guts don't get you to trust us with this initiative, uh, unfortunately, uh, there is no other guarantee that you can have. So you would come to this, but the whole exercise, of course, is pretty straightforward and simple. We will all together be participating in this exercise. So once you're on this on ambersensation.com, forget about every other thing that you see on this page and just scroll up until you get to this box right here. This box that says Ghost Town assist.gz. That's ground zero. And then at the bottom here, there's a nice red button here with which is titled Country Sunday. That is the button, the magic button that we will all be clicking to make our donations. And this contribution is set up to run for 365 days, and then as the days count down, you will be able to see how many people are contributing. Here, as you can see, one contributor has contributed, has donated $10. So in order for you to join us in this move, just create your PayPal account, because that is the means through which you will be making your Ghost Town or Country Sunday donations. Once you have your PayPal account created, just come to this button right here now and click the Country Sunday. And once you click Country Sunday, it takes you to your contribution, to the next step, which is your contribution. Type in a name, say Silas, which is me. Of course, I'm going to use my name in this case, Silas A. All of you know who that is. And then the amount that you want to contribute. For Don Pasha and myself, we have decided that just as Christians donate 10% of their income to the church as tithes, rather than do that and get fake pastors, or as we have it today, just go and lavish our money, we will instead make our contributions to the revolution and to our people directly on ground zero. So we have decided, Don Pasha and I, to give our 1 day out of our paycheck to this Ghost Town. Say if we are working 40 hours a week, which is a standard working hours for everybody in the diaspora, 40 working hours a week. It could be more. Those who are working part-time could have less. So if you're working full-time, you can decide that your paycheck for a day, you will donate it to the struggle, or you can cut that in half. For us, we have decided to give a day of our paycheck after taking out taxes and all other expenses. That is the net, your net income for that day is what we want to chip in for the Country Sunday contributions. So as you all will be able to monitor every single transaction that goes through this means live on the website. Even if you have not contributed, if you log on to this website, ambersensation.com, you will see how many people have contributed so far and how much have been contributed. After the fifth Country Sunday, it will all go back to zero, and then the new month will start, and then just like that until we get through all the 13 counties. And like I mentioned, once we have more than 100 people who are supporting this initiative, we will be reaching out to at least 2 counties every month. And the more the number increases, we will get to a point where every month we are able to support 13 initiatives in the 13 counties. Please take this try, and let's see if we can actually have a formula where together we can all mobilize resources for our revolution. This is an initiative of Comrade Don Pasho and myself, and we just want to give a try as our own way to bring more resources to the revolution, to boost our revolution and take us to Buya sooner than later. Thank you. Like I said, the beneficiaries of these contributions will be decided by the Ambazonian people, not just Comrade Don Pasha and myself. We will be proposing the initiative that we will ask stakeholders to tell us what their different counties are doing so that we can support them. And we will present these initiatives to you on our Facebook shows, and you will all vote who gets the Ambazonian contributions. Again, I am a Country Sunday contributor. Are you? I know Comrade Don Pasho is one. I also know one other comrade who have already indicated their support for this project. Thank you very much. My name again is Silas Atefo. Let's join hands together and free Ambazonia.